it's Liz Yuille from Old Stables Crafts. Thank you for joining me again today. Today is Inspire Create Challenge Day, which means we have another challenge for you. So do remember to go over to the Inspire Create Challenge website, which is linked from my blog post, which is linked immediately below. Today we are looking at a theme, and the theme is celebration. And it's because we've been going for a year. Can't believe it. So, this is my card for the challenge. I happen to know that it's not even close to what the others have done. They've gone very much towards the celebration of an occasion, so birthdays and that sort of thing. And it's one of the things I don't shout from the rooftops, but I am a Christian. So I thought I would do a celebrating one of God's most remarkable creations card, because the Hold On to Hope stamp set with matching dies is gorgeous, and I rarely use it, and I thought that today would be a great day to use it. So the colour I picked was purely actually because I suddenly realised when I was cutting up lots of matte ready to use that I had rather overdone the Pacific Point, because how many Pacific Point mats does one need? So I thought I would use them, and it's just for that simple reason that I'm going with Pacific Point. But I actually like the colour scheme, Pacific Point and Lemon Lime Twist. Who would have thought it? So, really quick card to put together, and I've got a couple of bits to go through. So, first things first, let's grab a scrap of card. That would have been a good place to start, really, wouldn't it? Because I need a scrap of card to do my stamping on. So I've got my cross, and it is deliberately not a solid cross, so do not expect it to stamp beautifully. If you look at the picture, it is not crisp. And excuse me, I think that is as much as anything, because if you're stamping it in a what I would call realistic colour, it will look like, you know, weathered stone or wood or something like that. So I have a very juicy Pacific Point ink pad, and all I'm going to do is stamp that. Let's close that up for the moment. Actually, no, I'll leave it open because I might as well stamp the sentiment at the same time. So there we are, there's our cross. That will fade back a little bit. Pop my stamp to one side to clean later. And I have got a mat of Whisper White, and this is my normal smaller size mat, and my normal larger size mat that it mentions will be in the blog post immediately below. Right, having your stamp the right way up is always a good idea. This is a C block, by the way, for those of you who like to know what size block I'm using, and I'm just going to stamp in the bottom right hand corner, and it's even straight. That's always a good one. So that's that, and then Lemon Lime Twist. I don't actually need the Pacific Point anymore, so we'll pop that away. And I've got the vine, which is, I say vine, it's this sprig of flowers. I've got it could go on a D block. I just haven't got two D blocks flying around at the moment, so I'm using an I block. So this is going to come up into the top corner. And then, oh, and I've just realised I think I stamped off. Never mind, it's fine. And then again, coming down, and we are going to cover some of this up. So I'm not worried that I've got a stalk coming in an odd direction. So that's that. So then all we need to do is our die cutting and some rhinestones, and we're done. So let's roll in my big shot. So we need the large cross. So we'll sort that out, and then I'm going to talk to you about the glimmer paper, because the glimmer paper has changed, and I want to show you what that means. And I would hasten to add, it has changed for the better. Why would I expect it to do anything else? So need to tighten up the handle of my Big Shot because it's whistling around in the breeze. Okay, let's get that off. Also need to probably think about some new plates. Right, so that is that beautifully cut. Now, I have already die cut the intricate die, only for speed, because getting all the little bits out, because I've used the adhesive sheet on the back, it does take a while to get all the little pieces out of the back. Now, this is the new glimmer paper, and this is the old glimmer paper. This is what I used for the original, and this is what I've just used. This, if you look at them, I accept that this is a shorter piece, but if I hold it at about the right same space, this one is a lot thinner than this one. So it makes die cutting really easy. I cannot tell you how many times I had to run the old glimmer paper through the Big Shot to get all the bits out. It was a nightmare, absolute nightmare. This one, a couple of times, and that was just for, you know, just in case. So this really does make a difference if you're die cutting, particularly if you're using the adhesive sheet on the back. Because with the adhesive sheet on the back, it does make everything a little thicker. So I'm just going to poke out my die cut and pop that back on my sheet. And then all I need to do is peel the sticker off the back, or the sheet off the back of the sticker, because this is now a sticker. I love the adhesive sheets, particularly for the fine die cuts, because otherwise getting your glue on is a bit of a nightmare. So that's that. Then grab some dimensionals, and probably just need 5, I would think. And as ever, the die cut is beautifully sized for using dimensionals. Why would we expect anything else? And then just grab these off. So I have a Facebook Live with my team later this evening. I'm filming this in advance for a change. I always do. So I've got that planned for this evening, so that's going to be fun. We've got a team event coming up this weekend. So I thought I would just touch base with them before that all starts. And you can see I'm just covering up these ends because they are not the single most attractive bit of the card. And then that's that. Yes, I did stamp off the original. Oh well, doesn't matter. It's going to be slightly different. Then grab some rhinestones, and I do still have an old sheet, so I shall use that up. And my, probably want the sharp end of this, so this is my take a pick. And all I'm going to do, I want one in the middle. That's one of the sort of, whoops, larger sized rhinestones. And then, let's pop that on properly because that's all whiffling around in the breeze. The smaller ones, I just want in the centre of the flowers. I just love this stamp set. And you don't have to use, you know, there are things on there that aren't, you know, holy Christian religion. The quotes are from the Old Testament, so for anyone who is Old Testament bound rather than both, that's good to go. Do I want another one? Probably just down at the bottom here. In fact, I might put it over the little dash. So, right, okay, adhesive. Now, tiny weeny bit of adhesive. We do not need to use masses and masses and masses and masses of the liquid adhesive. I love it as an adhesive. That's where the straight bit of the cross is, so we can put a bit more there. But we don't need masses. So don't use masses, and if you don't use masses, it lasts forever. So that's that. Then I've used a slightly different card base for me. I've used a tall and narrow rather than short and fat. It's the same basic idea, but I just for some reason decided to cut it this way, and I don't know why. Probably because I just felt like it. So I have popped up the card. In fact, I've got some, or the mat I should say. I don't know why I did, but it seemed like a good idea at the time. So I'm doing the same again. Oops, don't need the whole sheet. It does mean that this would be a large letter in the UK rather than a standard letter, but on the basis that I've already put a rhinestone on onto the front of the cross, it probably wouldn't go through as a large letter anyway, because you can do it with just one layer of dimensionals onto a basically flat card, but the moment you add a rhinestone, not so good, not so good. So if you're gonna go for large letter, let's just go large letter and accept it. Right. So pop that in the middle-ish of our card base, and we're done. So there we go, the version I stamped off, the version I didn't. I hope you found that interesting, enjoyable, something a bit different, but really quick and easy. So do please give it a go, and do please hop over to the Inspire Create group and have a go at entering this week. You have a fortnight, so, you know, lots of time. In fact, 2 weekends, so masses of time to have a go. And celebration, it's such an easy topic to just embrace. So it would be great to see lots of entries this time round. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and I hope to see you again very soon. If you don't already subscribe, please do. It's the bottom right hand corner. If you need any products and you're in the UK, please consider shopping with me. I really like looking after my customers well, so I would love to earn your business. I'm aiming for 5,000 subscribers come my birthday, which is the 1st of November, so 6 weeks. We're getting there, but a little way to go yet. So yeah, all the links to all the interesting stuff is below, so just go take a look, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!